bread with distinct middle pockets for making sandwiches, only using wholesome ingredients? Let me show you how to. 1 cup of warm water, 2 teaspoons of dry yeast, and 1 teaspoon of sugar. Now mix it around. Cover it and let it sit for 5 minutes to activate the yeast. It's all foamy now. Add 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and 3 cups of flour. And now we make the machine do the work for us. The dough didn't hold itself any more than this clip, so I actually had to add another 2 tablespoons of water in order for it to hold its shape. But each type of flour takes a different amount of water. And when you touch your dough, you don't want it to stick to your hand, but you also don't want it to be dry. So this is a good consistency. I only needed about 2 additional tablespoons of water, and now the dough is ready. This is the consistency you're looking for. You want it to be stretchy, and you want to knead it enough to activate the gluten. You see how you can see like separation or lines in the dough? That's exactly what you're looking for. This means the gluten is activated. Now we just shape it into a bowl and put it in a container to rise for an hour. Now cover the dough and let it rise for 1 hour. As you can see, the dough has already doubled in size. This is for each pita to weigh 85 grams. So I have zeroed my scale. As you can see, the bowl is not getting measured. And then just place the dough in, and the whole thing came up to 636 grams, which means this dough is enough to make 7 pieces and make 1 small mini one, half the size of the other ones. So now we take it and break it down into 7.5 pieces. Now we take each individual one and make sure we bring it up to about 85 grams, this one. Anything more but nothing less, basically. Just take it now and shape it into balls. You just basically wrap it around itself. Like that. You keep wrapping it around itself until it becomes a smooth ball. And once you're done, you can pinch it from the back like this to close up the ball. Then you set it down and cover it with a clean towel and let it rise for another 10-15 minutes. Alright, now they're all shaped into balls. Now we just cover it with a clean towel and let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes. The dough has been resting for 15 minutes, and in the meanwhile I was preheating the oven at 450 degrees, and now these are ready to roll. So take each bowl and just sprinkle a little bit of flour, dust it to prevent it from sticking, and place your dough. Try to get the flour on both sides so that when we roll it, it doesn't stick to the pin. And now just take your rolling pin and gently spread it. You don't want to get all the air out. The air that's inside is going to kind of help it form the pocket, so be a little gentle when you spread it out. It's rolled out. It's about the size of my hand. I'm gonna place it aside and let it rest for another minute just to make sure that it becomes fluffy in the oven. And just continue with the same steps for all the pieces. Sprinkle the flour, make sure the flour is on both sides, and try to make sure that the flour is not really chunky. You want it to be more like a little bit of dust on top of the dough. And then just roll it out gently, rotating in between to make sure that all the sides have the same pressure applied to them and are the same thickness. You can either eat them plain, or you can just put a little bit of water and olive oil on top, and then sprinkle a little bit of sesame seeds, and then press them on gently. And now this is ready to go in the oven. Oven is already preheated at 450 degrees. And there's a pizza, a very hot pizza stone inside of it. Now you want to switch from bake at 450 to broil. And place your bread. Push it in. As you can see, the pocket is fully formed, so it's ready to be removed. And now the plain one. Just keep in mind the pocket only forms if the oven is extremely hot and the stone is extremely hot. The plain one is ready to go. Ready to go as well. These turned out so fluffy. The middle pocket is perfectly formed all the way through, as you can see. And you can make them either plain or with sesame seeds or whichever topping you'd like to add on. What I really like about these is that they don't have any preservatives or any added ingredients like the store-bought bread, and also the middle pocket makes them perfect for stuffing.